Hello， 安安大家好，我是小狼耶利，因为你看到你帮我直播，今天很突然的突发原神，因为小狼讲到小狼很多东西还没有做，所以来玩一下原神，做一做。然后今天呢，小狼想要来解原神的入园屏障任务。Oh my god！ 小狼说一句真的，小狼的屏障，他跑在哪？小狼的屏障 ，Oh my god！ 小狼好喜欢。小狼还没有跟人用过屏障好帅 ！Oh my god！ 屏障好帅。我还没有跟人用过它倒是陈歌湖里面有羊之后就来，余亮，安安，就是那么晚出发，你能拿我怎样？那么，胡林豆坊 ，OK。我到了到期，既然在你的前几个直播我就能进，可以啊，恭喜你到期。小狼现在在长草了，因为小狼现在已经长草了，就小狼全部地图都100%，全部雪山还没100%，没关系，等下之后再去收，全部都100%了，到期也100%了，包括荷官。然后冤下宫也100%了。成年剧院还没有，还有2个地方可以去逛。我就是都已经快100%了，然后就，然后今天想要来解屏障的任务，然后可能帮屏障提升一下那个技能吧，因为小狼觉得他好像。还不够强。马尾，我很缺马尾。一哭哟！看我拿到什么身体？库玛，你在干嘛？也好吗？库玛吃饱嘛，大家都吃饱嘛。 大家今天都吃了吗？那个胡林小王间真的，好来去到期。你陈歌湖都放着好，那很好啊。你给我你的 ID 之后，我去看一看，让我看看。看看，让我看看你的。吃饱睡哦，吃饱睡哦，你要睡哦。Oh my god， 那么早？现在还是嗨的时候诶。大家，你们都今天有过得好吗？老板还没出现。想要稻米，满满的稻米，满满的虾，小麦永远不嫌少，马铃薯永远不嫌少，高丽菜。没人第一台到哦 ，OK。其实今天如果大家有看到的话，就是小狼今天一整天都在自己的第一群里面，因为小狼最近在专心在小狼的那个 DC 的原神区那边，因为小狼最近找到了很多资料可以跟大家分享一些新的更新，还有一些暗线故事的剧情，有兴趣也可以去看一看哦。那杏仁有一点吃杏仁，我觉得。你都没在更新啊？不可以！你一定要关注。妈的，那么多！妈，雨良肯定是没有去看我那个，因为现在有一堆拿原石的机会，网络游戏也一堆原石，然后你绑定他的原神账号到你的米哈游账号，也可以拿到原石。只狗，我不会哪一个狗。
Around the corner.
哥哥来，哥给你，为什么那么多肌肉？你原神榜 Apple ID 没有啊？你有没有去下载一个叫 Hoyo Lab 的那个官方软体？Hoyo Lab 是原神的官方软体，然后里面你可以查到很多资讯，然后你也可以看到很多怎么说？你很多资讯的，就真的很多资讯，然后他也定期会办一些活动，拿原石来做屏障任务。我的小屏障。 哎，终于答案喽。迪鲁克在这边回答的，迪鲁克我还是很想要干。你要用电脑看一下哦。他已经很伟大了，只是让他更伟大。哎，两位。
What if the traveler is also unavailable? What am I supposed to do?
Well, that's your problem. It was your choice to get into this mess. Oh, but fortunately for you, it appears your savior has just arrived.
What?
Ah, traveler. Great, you made it.
Well, it's not like you were ever really busy to begin with.
What the fuck, 女人你就可以讲。
Songo? Compared to the traveler, you're the one who has too much free time.
No, I'm very busy. I'm busy standing here. I have to stand here all day.
Even if it's a commission you're unwilling to take, your excuse is just pathetic. Yes, that's why I've asked you to come over. Allow me to explain. A key member of the Tenryou Commission has recently gone missing. No one has seen them, and their whereabouts are currently unknown. The Tenryou Commission has entrusted us to find this person discreetly because it would be a hassle for them to look for this person openly for a variety of reasons. Their name is...
Kujosara. That's right. The general has gone missing.
九条沙罗 ，What the fuck， 沙罗不见 ，What the fuck？
If the general was really missing, the Tenryou Commission would have flipped Inazuma on its head by now. And do you think they would only commission us for a case like that? Please ignore Songo's nonsense, traveler. In fact, the missing person's name is Shikanoin Heizo. He works as a special detective at the police station. Although his rank is merely a doshin, he is quite competent and held in high regard by the police station.
Do they think he's more competent than me?
We get that you don't want to help Songo, but could you at least try not to make things more difficult here?
这女人你是吗
Sorry, traveler. Even though I accepted the commission, as you can see, Songo's less than thrilled to be involved in this case.
Nope, not even close. If you really want to know why, it's because I absolutely refuse to deal with that brat's nonsense. The only news that could make me happier than Shikanoin has gone missing would be Shikanoin has been missing for 100 years.
Needless to say, Songo and Heizo have a bit of a history. Well, it's a little more serious than that. According to Songo, Heizo was an obstacle in her path to the Temple of Truth.
Like a yappy dog that was constantly in the way.
有七话讲的那么难听吗？
Even though Heizo has a unique personality, he's actually a nice guy. Really, I've learned a lot from him.
那我游戏BGM 应该没有开。
So I can't just ignore this case, even if Songo doesn't approve. At the very least, I could entrust the commission to someone capable and trustworthy. Huh? No, it's not like that. Listen, I'll pay the entire amount originally promised by the Tenryou Commission, and I'll even personally throw in some additional funds. I'm really hoping you can take this commission, Traveler. If Heizo truly is in danger, I know he'll be safer with you by his side. Actually, we get along great, but Songo has always asked me to keep my distance and not to act like I know him in public settings. So, when people ask, I usually just say I've met Shikanoin a few times. If it hadn't been for today's incident, well, let's not get into that. And, well, that's about all I have to tell you. Oh, please take this commission letter from the police station. If you find Heizo, return...
You still haven't left yet, so perhaps you've changed your... Let me put it this way. It wouldn't... Don't give me that look. By the way...
Oh, it's you, the captain of Swordfish 2? My name is Shibata. I'm in charge of the watch here. May I inquire as to what the captain needs? So his name is Shikano Heizo, huh? Yes, I'm familiar with the detective. He used to stroll around the area. Her Excellency had assigned me to keep a close eye on him at the time, fearing that he would do something unpleasant, but I eventually realized that he acted more like he was on a trip or something. Come to think of it, I believe he was recently spotted in the area east of the Sanganamiya Shrine. Please feel free to go there and take a look for yourself.
Got a problem you can't solve. Come on, you guys. I'm nothing but a poor tourist with empty pockets. Please, you can just let me go.
Shut up, scapegoat!
Inazuma shines eternal! One with nature.
Well, well, look who it is. I was wondering who could be valiant enough to wipe the floor with these guys so easily. Turns out it was the distinguished traveler. Really, I can't thank you enough. Of course I was aware of you long before you arrived in Inazuma. Though the Sakoku decree managed to keep the country locked up, it wasn't able to stop the incredible stories about you. Every day, all of those little stories would come scurrying over to my desk, like files with little feet. I was actually thinking about going to meet you once I wrapped up the business at hand. Who would have guessed that you'd show up first? I got so excited I nearly forgot to introduce. The name's Shikano Heizo, Special Detective of the Tenryou Commission. It's a pleasure to meet you, Traveler. I wish you all the best on your journey through Teyvat, by the way. Huh. I guess that means I've taken over as the main character in your story today. I've always heard that you take commissions from all kinds of people, helping everyone out with everything you can imagine. So now it's my turn to take your help, huh? Don't mind if I do. That was already obvious to me. It's no coincidence that you've arrived here. 'Cause that would be the stuff of an epic novel. The two protagonists of the story both travel to Watatsumi Island by chance and cross paths as if by fate.
干他妈！我不小心把麦克风关掉，安哦安哦，六弟，然后抱抱安安。抱歉抱歉，我不小心把麦克风关掉了。哎，六弟安啊，六弟安，好久不见哦，六弟最近好吗？然后抱抱安安哦，抱抱你是新人吗？你问问。Oh my god！ 干，还好你们没有听到我说一堆骚话。屏障好帅，看，屏障真的很帅，怎么喜欢他是万猎以外，我喜欢的一个男生之一。
The traveler from afar heroically rescues the weak and defenseless
哦，你是新人 B 吗
from the clutches of the ruthless Nobushi.
无声台啊，没事啊，没事啊，六弟，经过。抱抱，你是 B 吗？请问一下。
Traveler, you are so dreamy.
You are so dreamy as well, Hazel.
Unfortunately, though, I don't believe in
对，对小鹿发烧中，
So
他很帅啊
guess
！Oh my
you
god，
came to me on the police
他啦，
station
万叶啊，
station,
公
didn't
子啊，
you?
都是我觉得蛮帅的。
I'm a detective. Can you guess what gave it away? Sounds like you already have some ideas about the work of a detective. Let me ask you this. What's that your little sidekick is holding? If I'm not mistaken, it's a commission letter from the police.
What? Paimon's just here to take a look.
嗨，Bondi，哦，宝宝很高兴认识哦。Hai Bondi, sehat? Hari ini saya main Genshin nih. Apakah台湾有马来西亚的马来人观众他们不会，马来人是马来西亚的一个种族，他们只会说马来话，所以然后用马来话跟他们沟通，好像也是马来西亚人。Sehat saja, baik.
And hey, who are you calling a little sidekick? Paimon was worried he might be in danger, so Paimon came to help. Why are you two staring at Paimon? Is Paimon not supposed to be here?
Yeah, I'm also just taking a look.
He can look, but you can't.
Oh, come on. Don't be like
神之
that.
嘴。
After all, this is the first time I've
哦，
seen
你也是马来西亚人啊，高兴认识你
I
哦。
must admit, I'm most intrigued.
小王没有氪金哎，对不对？哎，你也是马逼哦
Voice?
，boy。
What are you talking about?
A vision is an external magical focus, right? Well, similarly, a voice is an
A
external
voice,
response.
what the？ 哦，你是马，哎，我看一下抱抱的频道。抱抱，你是刚出道吗？你是刚出道，还是还在出配，还没有出配信呢？可以认识一下哦。抱抱，你要不要进来小安第七群跟小安认识一下呢？哎，然后你还没有开始吗？哦，你在 Twitch 哦，OK， 那个可以给我你的 Twitch 的账号吗？不好意思啊，等一下，我记得我好像有看过你的名字在那个名单里面。让我查一下，小王有一个全世界 VTuber 的名单里，要查人应该查得到过，我不知道你有没有登记，所以看一下。一堆冤下公在怎样啊？嗨，阿米娜，嗨阿米娜。Saya adik Ponti, adik nombor 3 panggil saya je Ponti ni. Hai Ponti Amina, nice to meet you juga. Sehat kah? Hai, dua Pontianak tengah tengok saya macam nak happy ya. 天抱抱，天抱抱，每一个我看一下。我看一看哦。我看一下。因为你这里我看，两边都是哦，谢谢啊。你这那个天宝宝，你介意进来第七群吗？就是 哦，看到你进来，欢迎加入小狼第7群。小狼之后可以跟你聊一聊吗？就是因为小狼这里有在收集马币的那个资讯，可以，因为我们这有一个推广，我们这有一个团体，不算团体，就是这样。我们这有一群人，就是在收集马币的资讯，然后我们会想之后如果有机会的话，可以把每一个马币都放在我们的推广影片里面。目前只是说还收集的不太完整，所以希望之后有机会跟你聊一聊。Tadi ada yang tanya Ponti itu siapa ke? Sebab tadi macam ada orang tanya. Tak lah. Saya saja cakap saya ada sekarang ada 2 Pontianak datang tengok saya. Macam tak tahu macam mana dia cakap. Macam funny. Cician. Cician感觉不错啊，对呀，高兴的是。adik nombor 2 saya kenalkan dia seperti Pontianak. Waduh, rambut langsio. Langsio, saya tahu langsio. Wish, hebat的。姐姐安安，我们来做屏障的任务。然后你刚刚错过神之嘴那一段。
I've heard that the traveler isn't very talkative, but given how chatty you are, you must be his voice, right?
好像真的，这个派蒙根是神之嘴耶。
That sounds awful. Paimon's not somebody's voice. Paimon's emergency food.
你是应急食品 ？What the fuck?
No. Wait. Paimon's so upset she can't think straight. Paimon is Paimon. How dare you give Paimon such a terrible nickname? We came here to rescue you, but you actually opened the cage yourself. You were only pretending to be captured by the Nobushi, weren't you? Come out with it, mister. What kind of schemes are you up to?
派蒙，你冷静。
Sheesh. For someone who says they don't want to be a voice, you sure do talk a lot.
应急食品。
Well, let me think for a moment. Yes, all this started a long time ago, during the war. Kujo Takayuki, who was head of the Tenryo Commission at the time, had secretly asked me to investigate the military capabilities of Sangonomiya. But I had already grown tired of the guy for a while, so I simply treated the trip as a paid vacation. I had heard that Watatsumi Island is really beautiful. As for the mission, I thought I'd just come up with some random excuses or whatever when I reported back.
剁掉了这宵夜加茶好像不错哎。
But guess what? The first night I arrived on Watatsumi Island, the dream contained only one message, an echo resounding from the depths of the earth that kept ringing in my ears, saying, "Something vital is missing on this island."
缺少重要的东西。
Isn't that bizarre? Something vital has gone missing on this island.
Dia rupa macam seperti gadis berbatu. Oh. Okey, faham Pati. Tapi langsio tu saya macam jarang boleh jumpa. Macam selalu dengar pun pocong ke, kuntilanak ke, bolong ke, sandi bolong ke. 为什么他留言？大家有没有姐姐求救，这个我不知道怎样做，打什么啊？姐姐求救一下，求救一下。哦，Pontianak，哦 ，OK。Saya pun keliru macam mana.
Paimon bets it must be something delicious. You know, because the soil of Watatsumi Island can't grow crops. There's a shortage of food here.
Oh. Food, huh? How about you, traveler? What do you think is missing?
哦，你把些 app 给
You
Google
being the
看。
great serpent. Well, that's an interesting answer. But the Electro Arc... Interestingly, I didn't have the same dream again after I left this place. So I became even more intrigued. Some people believe that dreams represent the Divine's helping hand, which I suppose is understandable. However, if you ask me, dreams have nothing to do with the gods. Instead, they are flashes of... It was my intuition telling me that there was something important about this island that... poof! Suddenly vanished.
Oh my god，平常好帅。
So I decided to accept this little commission from my intuition and investigate to see if I could come up with any compelling findings.
但你平常会想想 ，Oh my god，sebelum ni jadi ada pernah cerita yang sebenarnya Ponti salah lah, kamu salah faham lah. Saya cakap ada satu hotel yang pernah ada presiden tinggal tu, ada hantu di situ, tu dia.
Unfortunately, the investigation has had little progress up to this point. Who knows? I felt there was something peculiar about them, so I pretended to get captured to see if Nah, don't worry about it. These guys were just a bunch of small fries. Besides, your arrival is much more important to me. I have a feeling. So how would you like to partner up on this one? We can work together to solve the mystery. Yes, of course, I understand. But let me ask one more question. Did the police station say they are looking for me because of something important? Well, then it's probably nothing major. Most likely they're short on staff or something petty like that, and they happen to remember that. So since we're already here, why don't we just solve this puzzle together?
Tahu, mungkin ada.
Once everything is settled, I'll gladly accompany you back to the police station, or anywhere else you'd like to go. What do you...
先我懒惰走。
It's a deal then, partner.
好帅 ！Oh my god， 好帅！哎呀 ，passport 打的hantu punya passport 的。Dan macam， 哎，tak pasti啊。然后大家还有人吗？
Let's get started, shall we? First, we can search the camp for clues.
ada yang， 哦，baik。
Hey, isn't this Crystal Mirror? Ooh, what's the shiny thing? Oh, it's a Sango Pearl.
啊，我要那个珍珠，妈的！哦 ，best，
So, have you found anything? Yes, I've found pretty much the same.
Aren't these all super expensive? Oh, these must be the valuable things that went missing from the...
I don't know if I'd go that far. The Nobushi would be very hard-pressed to find many opportunities to get their hands on commodities like these.
Huh? What do you mean? Did the Nobushi gather all this themselves?
No, that's unlikely. Crystal marrow is a rare material for crafting weapons, and Sango pearls are an even more precious commodity.
哦，对。
Here's what I think. Due to Watatsumi's poor soil, the island's economy is quite fragile and heavily reliant on the trade of these special resources. So, it's absolutely vital that they keep them under lock and key and well out of the Nobushi's reach. Which means they got lucky with a huge batch like this. My guess is they ambushed a caravan.
Yeah. Belum, Ponti.
If we go ask around the Sangonomiya Shrine, we can find out if there have been any recent instances of caravan. Perfect. I knew you.
Well, duh! The Traveler is Paimon's companion as
你神
well.
之嘴啦，你派蒙。去跟星海聊天一下。是不是都会很多语言？
Time to go.
马来西亚嘛，就是其实最主要还是要会3个语言：马来文、英文跟中文。中文是看的，因为大多数只有华人会中文。不过，然后再加上一些华人的方言，例如福建话，也就是你们说的闽南语啊，潮州话啊，广东话之类的。然后，而且我们还要学一些外语，例如日本的话或者是其他语言。小狼是会一点点日文的。
Time to go.
新爱。沙利马萨拉。nice to meet you 大家，我好奇问一下，你们现在在干嘛？好酷，真的吗？谢谢啊！你不要等下又跑去找夏夏或老李，我今天很想跟你吵架。干，臭姨娘。
Into the wind.
星海呢
Captain,
8号
I see you found the detective.
Watatsumi Island sure is a beautiful place. I don't think I could ever leave.
没有，我看过，他们没看。你买我超烂了，没关系啊，宝宝慢慢来。你看到 JC 啊，妈的！
You can stay as long as you like, granted you don't cause any trouble, that is. Her Excellency has stated that all friendly visitors are welcome. Incidents of stolen goods? Not that I'm aware of. Her Excellency has recently launched several measures to boost the economy, including the development of trade routes and establishing our own. Troops have also been deployed to protect them, so it is only reasonable to assume that the current trade routes are already very safe.
That's strange. Then where did the Nobushi get those goods from?
Huh? You mean you found goods of unknown origin?
Yep, and it's all Sango pearls and crystal marrow, so we know it's local.
Could there have really been a theft that hasn't been reported? That shouldn't be the case. Well, perhaps you could go ask Todoroki. He's responsible for the caravans and is usually in the village.
对，如果有谁要进来语音可以进
If
来
something has happened.
Great. Thank you for all the info. Let's go.
Hey, traveler! It's been a while. I've missed you.
湖南狗狗啊，想抱
Why
它。
didn't you inform me that you'd be coming over today?
General Goro.
You're dismissed, Shibata. You may go about your other duty.
Yes, General Goro.
I overheard you discussing a case of stolen goods.
That's right. We found a lot of Watatsumi's valuable products in a Nobushi camp.
I see. So, I'm ashamed to say that, yes, the caravans have been plundered. And not just once, I'm
受
afraid.
人赞。狗狗很可爱，我想抱这只狗狗。
We had already dispatched additional forces to protect the caravans.
And you're concerned that if this kind of news were to get out, it would undermine the confidence of other caravans. So you didn't make it public.
That's correct. I never expected you to be so concerned about Watatsumi's affairs.
Just a force of habit, really. As a detective, I notice these kinds of things.
Oh, so you two already know each other?
Actually, I've only heard of Detective Heizo from the soldiers' reports. We've never...
Darn it. You're right. Now that you mention it, I've been on Watatsumi Island all this time and still haven't properly introduced myself. It's a pleasure to meet you, General Goro. I'm Shikanoin Heizo of the Tenryo Commission.
Yes, it's a pleasure to meet you too. I'd like to express my gratitude to you for stepping in and helping recover those goods.
Don't mention it. You never know what you'll find when you're out for a stroll. But if the source of the problem is not addressed, I'm afraid this sort of situation will continue cropping up.
Yes, of course. Not only have we reassured the affected caravans, but the reports indicated that the stolen goods were being delivered to a merchant of the International Trade Association named Godot. It all seems pretty unusual. We suspect that there are bigger players behind Godot, and that their target is none other. But unfortunately, it would be difficult for us to investigate further.
Given that, Rito, the island where the International Trade Association is located is not part of your territory, yes. They have cleverly picked their base of operations.
I can see you catch on quickly, Detective Hazo.
It's my guess that you're telling us this because you're going to ask us to...
You're always thinking one step ahead. The recent end of the war, trade and commerce have now become an important component of Watatsumi Island's development. So, will you please help
I'm willing to assist, but it all depends on what he wishes.
Great! With both Detective Hazo and the Traveler on the case,
这
I'm sure it'll be
我
solved
还有一
in
个
no
条
time.
件，狗狗你给我抱一下。
The situation is now in your capable hands. I look forward to hearing your report when you get back.
All right, we'll take care of it. Traveler, let's...
狗狗，
Exercise caution when traveling to Rito. If you come across any unexpected dangers, retreat first. Your safety is the priority.
大家
You
还
must
在吗？
approach this issue with a long-term strategy in mind.
วันที่咁可能話不？我可爱的屏障我来喽！
Hey, why are we talking way over here?
Very perceptive. See, let me ask you, do you believe in intuition?
Huh? Intuition? Where are you going with this?
My intuition tells me that General Goro is lying.
What? How could you say that? Although he did seem a little on the serious...
Good people can be deceptive, too. Well, in my opinion, the timing of his appearance
猫
was a
尾
little
巴
too
我很喜
coincidental.
欢的人。
Sangonomiya's soldiers have been keeping an eye on me for the entire time I've been on Watatsumi Island. Yet I had never... But today he came out and met with us, and even commissioned us...
Maybe that's because the Traveler is here today.
Really? Huh. Then that makes things even more peculiar. A more plausible explanation is that the items we discovered are linked with some unspeakable secret, and he had to intervene to prevent us from digging any deeper. Then he put up a smokescreen to mislead us. I surmise that investigating the merchant Godot...
Whoa, are you serious?
Actually, there is another key factor behind my reasoning. I sense something... special about Goro.
Something special?
Yes. Whatever is missing on this island...
Whoa, hold it right...
It's not that simple. I can't fully explain it. It's just Sure, I trust your judgment. But perhaps you're overlooking someone else. The true leader. It's simple. We should just investigate whatever it is they're trying to hide from us.
Oh, we were going to talk to the leader of the caravans.
Bingo. There's no time to lose. Let's go talk...
人家会轰炸新的呢。你看。Oh my god， 屏障很聪明哦。哎干，我又要扮什么花痴啊？干！屏障！哎，啊对啊，爸爸，我好奇问你，你是大概是怎样的逼？就是你大概是玩什么游戏呢？不好意思啊，小狼对你蛮好奇的。然后雨凉瑟瑟。你还萝卜我的。
Todoroki. The shipment has arrived and is ready for
该提
inspection.
的那虾子算是，那只虾子算是龙虾。
Good. Let's go.
Hey, it's Todoroki!
Shh, keep quiet. Let's follow him and see.
Your intel was spot on.
哦，恐怖游戏啊，
We
以后
arrived,
可以
the
跟你
Nobushi were
约
all。still asleep. We captured them all, and the goods were retrieved and brought back here.
I'll take a look.
It's nothing. Thanks to the efforts of your caravan, the price of grain in the village has decreased.
That's right. And who would have thought that the injuries we sustained during the war would have such a lingering effect on our bodies?
Things are improving thanks to the help from those up top. Make sure that it's confirmed tonight. I have to leave tomorrow.
Don't worry. We've already prepared the list.
Huh? The soldiers from Sangonomiya seized the Nobushi stolen goods? But didn't Goro say all the stolen goods were headed to the international... Whoa! This box is packed Huh? What are all the...
And, alright. Let's see what we can... No.
Glaze lilies? What are these doing here? Shouldn't...
So,
因为我的身体状况的关系，所以小狼比较少玩恐怖游戏。不过 Day by Daylight 跟恐鬼镇小狼有玩，以后可以一起玩哦。
Look at all the chin-chin! And glaze lilies, too!
these are valuable raw ingredients for producing medicine. If these few crates were to be imported from Rito, the price would be jaw-dropping. On top of that, these items seem to lack a tax clearance certificate, meaning that they were most likely smuggled. Yes, very interesting. Now, where did the... How about you? Did you find anything out? Foreign Trade Association? I've never heard of such an organization in Rito. And if it's regarding foreign trade, then smuggling isn't even... All right. In which case, I have a rough hypothesis...
Huh? Who goes there?
Oh no! We've been...
Huh? Wait, Captain? Is that you?
Oh, so it's you, Captain. You had me worried there. We almost mistook you for bandits. Captain, do you remember us? During the war, I was in the field hospital with Masashi. Teppei brought you to see us and helped find medicine for us.
Hey, come on now. The Captain. I gotta tell you, Captain, we all miss you. We haven't seen you ever since the end of the war. When we heard that you were coming here, we just assumed you were only going to see General Goro and Her Excellency. The guys are all really... We're fine. You don't have to worry about us.
No, you're not fine. Captain, you may not be aware, but Masashi previously fainted on the front lines. The doctor thought that it might be a neurological condition caused by overstimulated emotions. It's according to the doctor, if it hadn't been for the medication he's been taking, he would have developed dementia. And
You're one to talk. Don't forget why I fainted in the first place. It's because I heard that you got yourself killed by an arrow. Later, I found out that he'd been shot in the buttocks, and it was only a mild injury. I had an
屁股穿中了
emotional
进
for nothing.
哇，很痛。
what do you mean for nothing? And because the arrows were poisonous, the wound still hasn't completely healed.
Look on the bright side. At least we're still alive.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
These goods are all seized from the hands of Nobushi and He mentioned there were bandits here and there, so we went and took care of...
By the way, Captain, You still haven't met Todoroki. Her Excellency recently announced plans to stimulate the economy and created the caravans with...
Yeah, he's proven to be quite capable, even though he was just a farmer before. And his 2 sons were also our brothers in arms. Both received a special medal of honor from...
So, as injured veterans, we've been reassigned to Todoroki. What do they call that again?
It's called changing careers, dummy.
Ah, right. Changing careers. Anyway, I think the whole... I can't even imagine trying to maintain and feed an army like we...
I see. I think I understand the general situation now.
Oh, and...
Ah, I see. The captain's friend. Unfortunately, Masashi and I have other duties tonight, and...
I'm pretty sure I've already got a grasp on what's... Are you still a little confused? Let me help connect the dots. This whole thing was actually quite similar to a case I once worked on previously. It was a case involving the trade of prohibited items. They employed an old trick to execute. The culprit would first go strolling down the street until they knocked over a pedestrian on purpose, using the opportunity to slip the prohibited goods into the unknowing pedestrian's pocket. Once the intended recipient got word of it, they would find an excuse to harass the same pedestrian before stealing the goods from the pocket. The pedestrian had no idea what happened from start to finish, and unknowingly functioned as a middleman. So, can you guess who the middleman was in this case?
Sir, please forgive us, sir.
好奇问一下，抱抱你玩原神吗？
Thieves.
Sir, what do I look like? A commission?
Officer.
First, I'm gonna need to ask you if...
Sure.
The soldiers discovered many valuable goods in your camp. The goods don't appear to be from around here. So the
以后可
question
以一起
is,
玩呢。
where did they come from?
我也在等3.0，我想要抽提那里跟钟离。
Oh, the goods? Right, we picked them up.
最好啊，还看捡了，你妈的！
You picked them up.
Well, no, we,
Be honest now. Tell me the whole story.
Yes, sir. I mean, officer. We took those goods from a small merchant ship just off the beach, but we didn't exactly... You see, the ship's guards all took off running the moment they saw us. They abandoned the goods, and we said... But next thing we know, a group of soldiers arrives, and we're all apprehended.
You say that the merchant ship's guards fled without putting up a fight.
We just assumed they were scared witless and didn't have the guts to fight. I'm not bragging or anything, but our boss is pretty intimidating with this massive muscle.
You really expect us to believe?
No, you gotta believe me. Just the other day, we scared off an entire squad of soldiers. I still remember seeing tons of Sango pearls and crystal marrow on that. Unfortunately, a bunch of pirates came later and snatched those goods. It just happened that our boss had diarrhea.
Wait a tick. Pirates?
Yep, no doubt about it. They came on a massive ship, and their captain was a pretty lady with an eye patch. We had no idea how powerful she was.
不要跟我说北斗。
It was like boom, boom, thud. Only took 3 hits.
哦，草神哦。
A pretty lady with an eye patch?
Oh. Does this description Okay. And how about you? It appears that the situation is just as I suspected. Todoroki is striking a...
What? How could that be?
Todoroki said that he'd be going to Sangonomiya early tomorrow morning to get Now is the time to address any... Hopefully. My final question. The question of what I can feel some connection to the question in Hopefully, we'll find...
Oh, officer?
砍死你！几点？星海，你要给我一个解释北斗。罗姐，你是玩？对啊，我玩雅服的。我有雅服跟台港澳2个我都有。台港澳我是走剧情比较多啊。 然后最近因为雅福很多活动，所以我就把那个时间留给雅福。然后雅福通常都是我跟观众一起玩的。
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water.
屏障的任务好长啊，不过我好爱，好酷！屏障好酷啊 ！Oh my god， 我感觉我会喜欢，不是我已经很喜欢，他也是很帅。对，小王。好，有佳佳，好啊，好啊，那个，你可以有看得到小狼的编号吗？如果你看得到小狼的编号的话，你可以加哦。
Hello, Todoroki. I believe you've been manipulated. And what is
Ridiculous.
off the scales? So the question is,
What are you... Masashi!
Huh? Who dares to cause trouble at Sango no Miya Shrine? Captain?
These crooks are trying to...
But, no. This is the captain of Swordfish 2, one of our...
It doesn't matter who they are. Remember what General Goro told you? I don't care. Well? All right.
I really hoped it...
Wait! Everyone, stand down!
General Goro!
My apologies. Todoroki, the traveler here is the hero who saved Watatsumi Island.
How could you be so naive? If we let them go free, then who's to say this?
I wouldn't allow them to take you, Todoroki.
Let's not... The question is, what do... Goro, we both know that Watatsumi Island... You can't grow food or medicinal... My eldest son died fighting on the battlefield. But do you know how my You awarded both of them medals of honor. No. It was the medicine that If we detain them today, we will set them free once the new...
I understand.
I can trust the traveler.
It's a new commodity tax bill currently being drafted by the Kanjo Commission. The bill exempts taxes on goods that are in short supply on Watatsumi Island. Once the bill is introduced, we'll be able to buy commodity...
Oh, I see. I wish I had known sooner. In that case, how about we put your fears at, until the bill is introduced?
Huh?
Detective Hazel, are you saying...
You mean your will...
Come on, you two. What's with the strange looks? You've been keeping me under close surveillance, haven't you? Surely you must have noticed that aside from being a detective, I'm also an ordinary tourist who likes to enjoy goods. I believe that after the new commodity bill is passed, there will be more and more traffic between the two sides, and more people will be coming to visit Watatsumi Island. I have to take the opportunity now and enjoy this place while I still have it all to myself. Before long, tourists will start pouring in.
Thank you, Detective Hazel. On behalf of the people of Wata...
My pleasure. But one good turn deserves another.
Oh, you mean there's...
I suppose you could say I'm from the Shogunate, but the traveler next to me isn't. As far as I know, he's planning to visit other nations soon, and it is unclear if he will return to Narukami Island or not. Therefore, I'm sure no one else will hear of what happened today.
Well, it's settled then.
He
will always be an important partner to Watatsumi, and I would never dream of limiting his freedom.
I'll hold you to that. But if I ever find out you've lied to me again, there's a chance I'll lose my cool.
I'm sorry for not telling you the truth, but today, I realized my poor...
I'm glad you understand now. But, in all honesty, it's because of you that I was finally...
I understand now.
No, I'm afraid...
Wait! Paimon gets this one!
What?
Hey...
I apologize again for not being completely honest with you. Yes, Her Excellency. Well, let's just say that the war brought many terrible things, while also forcing us to learn a lot.
Right, but that still doesn't answer...
Well, aren't you curious about who's been pushing for the new commodity bill? It certainly isn't the
Yeah, it's kinda as if the gods suddenly...
Yeah, I was invited to attend the Iridori Festival on Narukami Island with Her Excellency. At the festival, I waited in the marketplace while her...
哦，八重神子。
She went to the Kanjo Commission to see Lady Yai, reportedly for a book review, but there were other items on the agenda too. The meeting wasn't made public. Following her return, we began our attempts at boosting commercial activity, and it wasn't long before there was a push for a new commodity bill on Nar... So, what do you make of it?
哦，原来又是八重神子仙。哦，隐藏版任务，八重神子小姐。哎，等下，那个抱抱，你有没有八重神子？
Hey, there you are. Come here. Look.
好漂亮。
It's beautiful. It's remarkable how such a barren land can give life to such wonderful and stunning scenery. To be honest, I am grateful to you for this trip. Before you arrived, I was running around like a headless chicken. Even if I happened to find out what was going on here, I wouldn't have been able to uncover any... I'm just sorry that I promised I'd accompany you back. It appears that I won't be able to do so for the time. It's all in the past now. Let's just chalk it up as an intriguing experience I had on my trip here. Yes. Everyone you led me to and everything they said brought me closer to the end. Watatsumi Island is an ancient land where the soil is poor and many crops do not grow but what the inhabitants of this land do have is bravery.
Oh.
They were courageous enough to stand up and resist the gods and accomplish what they knew could not be done. This is yet another instance in that missing element. That certain thing is what I sensed present in Goro, Todoroki, Tokuda, and Masashi, which is the true vitality of this land. I guess I was mistaken when I declared that something was missing. That something from this... When water is heated by fire, it evaporates and eventually finds its place in the sky.
八重，我没有抽到很好。哎，那时候我电脑坏的，没有办法
Its
抽。
vitality evaporated.
小王
and
现在
eventually found
饼啊
its place
3.0的。
among the inhabitants. This is the final answer I've been searching for. Anyway,
好可爱。
thanks again. You know, even though we just met, I wish you could be my partner all the time. But, of course, I know that's impossible. You have your own journey to complete.
我随时可以回来找你啊，帅
So
哥。
I'll just keep doing what I can. Hopefully keeping my memories from evaporating safe and sound in my mind. That way, I'll always be able to remember these beautiful things. The beauty of Watatsumi Island.
啊，
The
小王这
people
个
who
男
are
人
full
就是
of
这样。
life and vitality. And
这一张我要存起来。小屏障，小屏障，好可爱。传说任务我看一下啊，97任的我做完了。看哪一个？我看一下剧情。OK， 这应该没有隐藏版的任务。
something vital is missing on this island. Isn't that bizarre?
Hi, Mom Beth.
Oh. See, no, after that, interestingly, I didn't have the same dream. Some people believe that, however, if you ask me, it was my intuition, so I decided to accept that. Unfortunately, who knows? Nah, don't worry about it. So how would you like to partner up on this? Yes, of course, I understand. Well, so since we're already here, once everything is... what? In that case, I'll...
大家等我一下，我去上个厕所。
There's something in the air. Something that tells me a new case is brewing. Doing detective work means you gotta walk the walk. No, I mean literally. I need to search high and low for evidence. Huh. My intuition tells me that something very interesting is about to happen. There's something in the air. Something that tells me a new case is brewing. Doing detective work means you gotta walk the walk. No, I mean literally. I need to search high and low for evidence. There's something in the air. Something that tells me a new case is brewing. Huh. My intuition tells me that something very interesting is about to happen. There's something in the air. Something that tells me a new case is brewing. Huh. My intuition tells me that something very interesting is about to happen.
我回来喽，靠腰啊，谁？
No, I mean literally.
靠腰啊！
High and low for
我
evidence.
在讲我喉咙是痒。抱抱还在吗？抱抱。
There's something in the air. Something that tells me a new case is brewing.
还有人在吗？抱抱还在吗？啊，对，抱抱，我想问你，你有推特吗？可以给我吗？那个在你 DC4啊，我可以吗？ OK， 可以，没问题。好奇你现在在干嘛？不好意思啊，如果小狼还有一点无聊，那不好意思。小可爱，可爱的狗狗，哎没有，可爱的猫，可爱的狼狼。大家也可以去追踪狼狼。
showed up. Hey Zo, you're finally back. Listen, if you took any longer to come back, everyone at the police station would be toast.
You say that every time I come back, Uesugi. However, something does feel a little unusual about the police station this time.
Come on, would I ever lie to you? Madame Kujo-Sara is here, and she's on the warpath. So be on the look.
What's that lady doing here?
那个女人来干嘛？女人来干嘛？
Doshin Shikanoin, I see you finally returned. Please,
Okay.
don't give me that. I checked the...
Actually, it's a...
We're the ones who brought Hazel back.
Brought him back?
Well, Madame Kujo-Sara, because we couldn't locate Doshin Shikanoin, we commissioned Detective Ryuji from the detective agency. Shortly after, Ryuji returned to tell us...
It used to be that the Tenryo Commission assisted others with disappearances.
I mean, is it really...
Yeah, it was kind of weird, but it was definitely an investigation.
Oh? Is that so? But since you're here, I'd like you to be Shikanoin's temporary supervisor. It'll be your duty to ensure that he handles his case properly.
应该可以。
Doesn't disappear and neglect his work again.
应该可以
I'll。be sure that the police station prepares the appropriate compensation.
Oh, yes.
Hazel seems to be happy with the idea.
You should thank the traveler this time, Doshin Shikanoin. Otherwise, I don't think I would have let you off so easily.
我们很像在帮他背锅哎，这样。然后女人，你可以不要问东问西了吗？
Here, take this letter of complaint. It's written against you.
Huh? That can't be right.
You must know.
No, it really doesn't add up. You two don't get it. Although Madame Ku, several leaders have risen through the ranks as a result of his achievements.
Then he must have gotten himself.
Well, oh, and since you agreed to be my temp, would you mind helping me check what cases I need to deal with? Of course. But first, I have to
哎，帮容易抖啊！
Not him again.
东方快车是怎样啊？
Who would give a dog such a... Hazel talks fraud. What's that?
So, have you gone through the case? Oh, have they approved it already? Huh. The Tenryo Commission certainly has become more...
So, what is Hazel?
It's an anti-fraud public awareness event. Basically, think of it as a short play.
Ooh, so it's a play?
Well, see, fraud is a major issue here. You've traveled between different You have to understand that scamming the poor of their money is essentially robbing them of their lives.
That makes sense. But will putting on a performance...
It's hard to say. Preventing crimes is more difficult than solving them. There's no doubt about that. Maybe only a small number of people who attend the event will ever actually encounter a scam. And even then, of the handful of attendees who encounter said scam artist, but if even only one person escapes the clutches of a scam artist because of my event, then I'm willing to put on this play.
All right, count us in!
Great. I already have a couple candidates in mind for the roles of the...
不要跟我说是那一位狐狸哈！别告诉我是那只狐狸。
Ooh, if we're going to the Grand Narukami Shrine, are you planning to recruit Miko for your play? She'd be really good at acting.
Well, I guess you'll have to wait and see.
Talk to the Electro Archon whenever you want.
别告诉我是那只狐狸。为什么是这一位鹿野奈奈小姐？
Hazel, what are you doing here, you little brat? Oh, and the traveler, too. So, I assume you're here to see Lady Yae?
Hey, come on, cuz. Maybe I'm just here to see you.
Don't play your little games with me. If the traveler isn't looking for Lady Yae, then you must be here looking for Etsu, right?
You still know me best, cuz.
Please wait here. I'll go get her.
Huh, so we're not here to see Miko? Bummer.
I'm flattered, but even if I wanted to, do you really think I could convince Lady Ya-
Get the traveler to ask her next time.
Well, hello, Detective Hazo. It's been so long since you last came to see me. You know, it's cruel.
Hey, community service isn't all bad, is it?
That's right. I was careless and found myself caught up in a case of fraud. Detective Heizo arrested me, and I was sentenced to prison.
For the record, I'm not the one who...
Oh, come now, Detective Heizo. Don't pretend like you don't remember the part you played. You have a cold heart, Detective.
怎么感觉这女人蛮怎么的？
Icicle in the middle of... How would those Doshin have nabbed me if you hadn't provided evidence of my involvement and whereabouts, They were so bland and...
So,
I'm here doing community service, of course. After all the information Detective Heizo managed to squeeze out of me, he promised to help secure a reduced sentence from the court. But in the end, they hardly reduced my sentence at all, even after serving a lengthy... So...
I helped you get community service because you were credited with assisting the investigation.
Oh, come on, Detective Heizo. Now...
Don't give me that. Listen, I'd like to invite you to the anti-fraud event I mentioned last time. It's tomorrow night, and you'll be a VIP guest.
Only 5 days?
5 days not enough? Okay, how about 4 days?
Hey! That's a day less than what you just promised me, Detective Heizo.
好厉害！
Oh, my mistake. 3 days.
All right, I'll go. Just stop playing with my heart. And may I ask, will they... No wonder you're treating me so coldly today, Detective Heizo. Looks like you found someone else to keep you company.
Oh my god， 他讲这句话很
They are. I get what you see in them.
我喜欢。
I mean...
Atsu, now's not the time. If I hear you talking like that to my friend again, I'll make your community service even more unpleasant than...
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, now you do. Just be sure you're ready tomorrow. I'll send you the location.
还有人在吗？
All right, on to our next candidate. He should be in...
我要跟他讲话。
I apologize for... Oh, Detective Heizo? Although he sounds polite and friendly, I can tell that he treats inmates Do you think he may have...
我还是不要跟你讲话。
Hello there, traveler. I must apologize for my cousin. He must have been causing you all kinds of trouble. He's always been quite a handful. But I promise, he doesn't mean any harm.
明白了。
If he goes too far, please, by all means, put him in his place. And if he dares protest, just tell him he either does as he's told, or he'll have me to answer to.
这个姐姐很有个性。
Illusion shattered.
啊，我要你的回应绣球啊！话不要说太多。
Mr. Iba, how are you doing?
Oh, well, if it isn't Heizo. Thanks to you, I haven't kicked the bucket yet.
Well, it's good to see you're alive.
All right, out with it.
I see you're still sharp as ever, Mr. Iba. Look,
You can forget it. I'm pushing 71 this year. You think I want to make up...
Are you sure? You know, this event is very well funded. And now that the Sakoku decree has been repealed, I heard that your granddaughter Kazumi wants to take the chance to if you participate.
Huh? How did you know? Sure, I paid a hefty fine at the time, but I can still afford her travels. You're Heizo's colleague, aren't you? How haven't you...
Well, it just so happens that Mr. Iba was a well-known figure in Inazuma back in the day. His Iba Trading Guild was even bigger than the current International Trade Association.
Don't bring it up again. If I hadn't been misled by that foreign merchant, I never would have become a commercial scammer. Fortunately, young Hazel here has some respect for the elderly and applied for a probationary sentence. Otherwise, I don't think I would have ever seen the light of day again.
Well, if Hazel was so good to you, then...
He's not as innocent as he looks, you know. He just knows it's easier to get information.
Those are some pretty harsh...
Anyway, I can't...
Man alive. What should I do now? I already told Kazumi that you'd show up and caution everyone. I'm sure it'd be beneficial for
Kazumi, oh my
and
god.
Kazumi even agreed to come and listen. She might even think that you feel no remorse at all.
Ooh.
我在那个一大堆花瓶那边，NBA 安全。
他不是说锤子在这边吗？
我要听心跳声哦，可是我被听。
哦，喂，你干嘛？
哎，有人要
死了。
啊？怎么又死一个？
一个死狗啊！掉下来就死一个。
我记得手是需要的嘛，对不对？
心跳声那是在哪里？在看的台啊！
没有开台。
想找那个复活的地方。
想听跳声了。
我听不到什么心跳声啊！我已经开大音量了，也听不到。
啊，不是没有手电筒，没有手电筒真的很难打。有机开个
手电筒在开始那边。
我知道啊。开始左边。
有无形走不回去的。哦，哎，花瓶房这边真的超安全。
哎 ，Hello， 银子。
到底我的复活点在哪里？我真的不会找了，烦嘞。
啊，面包也死啊！好啊，现在就剩我一个人，完了。花瓶房这边真的是补品啊！完了，笑脸，
就该死了吧，该死一死了。
哇，干，我也是真快。还好花瓶房这边很屌，花瓶房这边就是那个什么，附近就有一个附近就有个柜子，这边真的是补品。 好，我等你们出来，不然现在3只怪会来找我。我这个地方花瓶房实在很强的。
发现家没看抱抱。
You.
Come on now.
Why you?
So you'll join us?
What choice do I have? All right.
Well then. Now, we don't want someone too clever for this role. Otherwise, they'd see right through this ruse. Oh yeah, I know that guy. I've seen him in the police station a handful of times, though I've never actually...
Well, we did just see a file called the Prince of Mischief in Hanamizaka.
All right then, to Hanamizaka we go. Oh, but knowing his reputation, I'll need to bring a little something along.
Eh,啊，花店版的。
How about that, kiddo? My little... Guess that means you're owning...
Ito! What are you after?
Huh? Oh, Paimon, my compadre. This is a nice... What? No, it's not... No, it's nothing like that.
You win some?
That's right, my little guy.
There's just no helping this guy.
Oh, and... Oh, No, except that there's this, and,
Do you think all of those Onikabuto together would be a match for my one?
Huh? What is this? How'd it get so big? What are you feeding this thing?
This is a small token we provide for VIPs. If you're willing to attend.
Whoa. Wait a sec. You look... And furthermore, do Onikabuto really... Because the more I think of... Yeah! You lost to me in a previous beetle battle, and now you're trying to get the... Am I right or am I...
Okay. Then again, consider this. If your Prince of Mischief isn't
Well,
So, you're sure...
Yeah, see? He was already wondering if you were trying to come...
Then allow me to introduce myself.
Huh? Listen, Heizo, hombre. Did you apologize?
Ito! He...
What? Oh, jeez. What? You're the guy who sells lavender melons?
A lavender melon sub...
I know what I saw, okay? Several times now I've been sitting there...
Yeah, that was me. But it was only because your assistant, Kuki Shinobu, asked me to look out for you.
You aren't.
What? So, Shinobu was behind it?
Look, we're getting... And if you show up...
Deal. Done.
You'll have all the time in the world...
Okay, sure. Because if I'm doing this, I'm...
He sure picks his
Okay. So for this event, the main thing we ask...
Script? It sounds like someone's never seen the Arataki gang perform before, huh? Don't you worry, hombre.
You, don't need a script?
You bet. I'll be there.
稍等我一下，我忘了拿东西。
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever. All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging. How can I improve my culinary skills?
OK， 没人。Hello， 谁进来？让谁进来？有人进鱼。哦，小狼们，这时间应该一堆人在睡觉了吧？好吧。 哎，那个可爱的那个后面的。
It's almost time. Everyone ready? All right.
Oh, I can't wait.
Let's get going. Emperor Oni Kabuto, hang in there, Your Highness.
It takes years to make... Okay. To help everyone avoid becoming the please join me, Miss Etsu, Mr. Iba, and the venerable gentleman. Without further ado...
好可爱哦。
It was just...
Doshi Narataki!
Doshi?
Yes!
Oh, so... Ma'am!
I don't know. It was too late when I found out. They took...
Doshin Arataki frowns as he realizes...
I am the right and
It's the almighty Shogun!
But...
Well, I sure thought so.
Well, then we...
Before I could go out to look for it.
Doshin Arataki...
I am Miss Hina.
It's Miss Hina.
Hey.
Is 300,000 mora enough? I can spare some...
Yeah, hai Nathan. Yeah, con Diana sudah hantukan sungai ya. Apa lah? Boleh dia.
It's a scam, Doshin Arataki.
Eh, Nathan, kamu suka apa?
Oh, right, yeah, no, yeah, because... He's...
Well, anyway...
Doshin Arataki...
I am Arataki...
Must be a scammer.
Wait a minute.
Doshin Arataki follows Miss Etsu's gaze to the name tag emblazoned on his chest.
What kind of whack...
So...
No way, not a chance. Arataki Ito wouldn't...
But just as Doshin Arataki is being overcome with right...
Miss Etsu, don't you...
Even if you do catch...
Oni Kabuto.
Oh, well, we recently received an order that was too big for our current capacity. Planning to expand Grandpa's facilities.
Aku hanya cuma review teman aja. Aku bosan tak ada orang tengok. Sedih ah.
Don't worry.
But then, please help Grandpa's business.
I won't hear of it.
I was going...
Oh, so that's what you were, yeah. No, it's not as intense. Because if it's more than 10,000... What? 10?
Please help us.
10,000...
Doshin Arataki...
Miss Etsu, don't you worry.
Hey.
But 10,000...
So, Nathan, dah makan?
That's great news, Matt.
Tiada.
What question?
The question...
Podcast lagi lah. Biar ramai. Nathan, I dah cakap lah, I rehat 2 bulan ni, so podcast 23 ada. 23 ada.
Oh, check it out! A check for Miss Etsu.
Thank you so much.
Doshin Arataki stretches out his... All he needs to do now is release the check.
Dah makan ni.
Wait.
Makan nasi je.
Doshin Arataki is having second...
So,
Huh?
A spark of intuition.
Since this is an anti...
Is he about to ask them?
I got...
This is it.
Does a Doshin really get paid this... 500,000?
Traveler, are you going to help?
Aha! Etsu and Iba! So that's what's going on here.
Kangkong,
You two are the scam artists. You put on this damsel in distress and then you dangled the bait in front of me. It's too good to... You got a lot.
With the help of his intuition, not only that, I ask you all right, remember, stay alert, everybody.
我真的觉得很尴尬，那个一抖啊。
How's my acting? I think I did just fine without a script. Those two would-be scam artists need to up their game if they want to have a chance of taking me down. Right, yeah. But I pretty much... Seriously,
Old tricks they may well be. But the people who are behind on the times, naive, socially isolated, scammers cast a wide net.
Well, no more losing.
Don't be too confident.
Music. Oh, hey, bud.
It's a figurine. So
what? A figure? So...
Man alive, you seem a little surprised. No, surely not. Ito, old chap, you must have seen... Really?
You little pup...
Hảo cửa à. Apa jadi tadi? Tak ada lah. Aku je yang makan banyak, parents aku tak sebab. 哎，咁 OK 的，
Inactivity serves no purpose
咁 OK 啦，macam serious 呀。Hello， 谁进来 ？Hello， 哎，ยู南，来陪我嘞！我一个人直播好闷哦，来陪我聊天。
等一下，可以讲话吗？还是不行？
可以啊。
哦，就是你这边是我第二个突击的地方。
你去突击哪里？
我也是去突击那个七大 B 的地方。
可以啊。Asal orang oh, siapa tuh? Viewer 啦 ，Nathan。
我可以陪你，我没有意见。
没有，我跟我的那个印尼观众说一下话，你等我一下
啊。
没关系。
Itu viewer saya, I open bagi semua orang bagi dalam perbuanan saya tu. Yunai, 所以你现在在干嘛？
我在吃东西，然后看影片。
哦，来玩也玩台湾，没有那印尼观众问很多问题。
OK， 印尼咯。哦，
对啊，反正我会印尼，反正我会马来话，可以跟他讲。
OK，
没事啊，你也可以跟我聊天啊。不干了就不干 VTuber。
Doshin?
Yes!
Oh!
我现在在做原神的那个任务，没有人来看，有点闷。
I am the right. It's the almighty Shogun. But
tak apa lah, I cakap dengan kamu, dia tak faham pun.
I am Miss Hina. I am.
对，我想问你啊，那个，所以你现在都在突击别人的台啊？
Oh, right, yeah, no, yeah. These con artists don't know
我会
who they're up
看，
against.
有些地方是没有办法进去。
哦。
不用担心，我手机台是不会乱讲话的，放心。
不会。
Well, anyway, not long.
Doshina Arataki grabs the note.
Arataki.
没事啊，明白。
Must be a scammer, surely. Wait a minute.
348小伙子也没嘛。
So.
No way, not a chance. Arataki Ito wouldn't.
一刀你可以闭嘴啊。然后
Even if you do.
Only Kabuto.
Oh.
对，我想问你啊，
Recently received an order that was too big for our current capacity. We were
你没有看到
planning
日
to
语节目？
expand Grandpa's facilities, but then we.
没有，他现在来了。
What's that saying?
Etsu, my dear, don't worry.
But then.
我会看他。
Help us, Doshina Arataki.
没事。
Grandpa's business is going.
来陪我聊天就好，我真的很闷。
Going to say.
Oh,
没关系啊，我看你这个状况，我真的不得不得了。
It's not as enticing. Because if it's more
啊，
than
陪我啊。
What?
可以啊，可以给你。
宝宝。
宝宝，直接直播说当场跟突击人说要抱抱。
Ya, Jerry punya accent macam Taiwan. Ya, memang tu lah. Saya lebih kepada Taiwan. 他讲我口音很像台湾人。
I can only accept one as a Doshin of the Tenryo Commission.
That's great news, Master Arataki.
那个我的印尼观众讲我的口音一开始他以为是台湾人。
The question is. Huh. Yo, Hazel, my hombre, question for you.
哎，抱抱，姐姐。
Oh, also any inheritance or other lump sums.
Nathan. Yang Tempau ni pun adalah VTuber, boleh pergi ikut Twitch dia. Accent Mandarin Malaysia. 如果要讲也是可以的咯，不过我的马来西亚腔真的我的马来西亚腔真的很不可以啦，我讲的我手还不太会啊，所以不要逼我讲那个所以因为如果这样的话，那我会死对不起sorry 咯，好难，我好久没有用马来西亚腔了，好难。
Faced with a damsel in suddenly, he feels a strange compulsion. Whoa, check it
什么
out!
名
A check for 500,000.
帮我翻译一下，我可能有时候讲的话，讲一些话，你也可以翻译给他们听。
可以啊。Haru Haru mana？ 没事啊。
Misatsu, get this.
Thank you so much.
Doshin Arataki stretches out his... All he needs to do now...
Master Arataki.
Wait. Doshin Arataki is having second thoughts. So...
Huh?
A spark of intuition. Since this is an... Is he about to act? I gotta act. This is it. Does a Doshin really get paid this much?
Oh my god,
500,000 mora. Enough to get an Electro Archon out from a hostage situation.
Haruyo. OK， 等等。
不巧，我吃完了。
没事，你
As
吃
the
什么？
spark of intuition flickers and threatens to fade.
鱼烤饭。
Traveler, are you... Follow my heart. Two innocent victims.
味道还是有点重。
There's only one possible with this fake check for my mind. Missetsu, I'm afraid I can't let my... In the end, but regrettably, I ask you all.
我是小狼，你可以跟他讲说我是小狼的台湾朋友。
我跟他讲了。
哦，你有讲。
My man.
Haruyo跟娜啦。
Mr. Eva were the scam artists, duh!
Banyak saya Malaysia VTuber 才什么跟他什么的事。他讲我好像谁都认识。阿 B 圈就这样啊。你好，粤语姐姐，那个你还在吗？
What? Huh? Darn, I can't believe they... Well, you still... Yeah, but...
Guessing it wasn't your first...
It was such... The trick is a common one for a But how am I gonna protect my... Don't blame yourself, old chap. You too, hombre? No. Oh, no, it's the truth.
Okay.
Wait, That's just... What? So you really... Got us. Maybe I'm sharper than I'm... Hey, by the way, compadre, but you better watch out. We got... I want you to have... I hope that whenever you see it, you'll remember... Yep.
Oh my god， 这个好可爱，我要存起来。飞行警哇！哦，可以放成歌符。Tapi Cina mostly bukan yang mainstream. Dah hai, kan apa lah. English pun tengah kenakan ni, aduh. 哎，我完成了3个任务，那接下来呢？好诶。
All the world holds deep.
Ya, tak apa lah. I okay je semua orang. 我现在我的观众变成说有各种种族的人都有。
每个怎么讲？每个国家吧，不同国家的。
没有，因为马来西亚就分马来人、华人、印度人那些。
I was hoping I wouldn't have to drag you.
Alright then,
It's from Songo, the president of Bond. You can say that. Songo's complaint letter accuses me of abusing my power.
concealing.
Hey, 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 don't judge a book by its cover.
我爱打我。我就是想知道那个珊瑚到底是怎样，那个死女人我。她也不是死女人，她也帮很多忙，不过就是她讲话态度让人家觉得有点欠打。喂喂喂，往下跳。Hello， 谁进来？姐姐。
Welcome back, Mr. Hazo. I'm glad you're all right. How about some tonkatsu?
Maybe next time, Ryuji.
Well, well, look who it is.
Yeah,
the
did you-
great Detective Hazo. What nonsense were you talking about just now?
我跟我印尼观众讲，本来还本来不去台湾。
I've been worried about you, you
姐
know,
姐。
so much so that I took the trouble to write that heartfelt
屏
letter
障
to
的
the
任务好
Tenryo
长。
Commission. Well, was it sufficiently flattering for you?
Uh-oh. They're Let's not waste the trip.
Fine by me.
First of all, that case has already been solved.
Enough! You can only fool Ryuji with that. If you don't want to cooperate, I can assure you that I will write more letters to the headquarters of the...
Wait!
Several years ago, a terrible murder took place in the police station. Due to various factors, I was deemed to be the top suspect. Also, Hazel wasn't a part of the police station back then. He was a detective at the agency. Which...
Huh? That's...
After the incident, I was quickly convicted and sent to...
But that murderer was actually just a dummy to throw us off, am I...
Sango thought that everything went smoothly. Later on, he decided to join...
Ha! That's what I thought too, but I was wrong about him.
Come on, stop it. First, I joined the police station long after. Second, purely out of curiosity. And lastly, when Sango didn't buy my conclusion and asked... That's it. I want this to end if he's willing to help re-examine the...
Whoa.
Unless you don't trust the Come on, say it.
It's not about whether the traveler's trustworthy. You have to swear that you will not miss...
No problem.
Well, traveler, are you willing...
Sango, really?
Money is valuable, no doubt. But pursue...
Yeah.
All right. You hear that, detective?
All right, I got it. Come on, let's go.
Oh my god， 这个屏障的任务真的。哦，对了，姐姐。屏障它的主词条要用什么呢？要剩遗物的话，是精通还是充能？我每次搞混这两个。
我没特别研究。
好，没事。
All right, hang out here for a sec. I need to go to the archives to get the case files. For now, why don't you go and chat with Yoriki Owada over there? He worked on this case too back in the day. No, you misunderstood. You're the only one I can think of who Sango would ever believe. She trusts in both your quality. Sure, she's just writing complaint letters for... All right, I'll go get those case files.
Oh, hello there. The Ryuji case. That was several years ago now, but I still remember it clear, especially when the victim was the head of this police station. His name was Takatsukasa Isamu, the younger brother of Takatsukasa Susumu, head of the Takatsukasa clan.
来卡住吗？
我电脑是开着你的直播。
我觉得我这里是这个，姐姐你看呢？
He was really
我现在没有看你直播画面。
brave and
没有我OK 没
He
事。
was much younger than me. I'm sure he would have gone far in the Tenryou Commission, if only he was. People will believe in
不过稍早看的时候真的会卡住。
Ryuji saw Takatsukasa
，DC 还是 YT 的
YT。
哎，卡住吗？我这里现在手机看是 OK。
Ryuji was an orphan, you know.
那就只是讯
Before
号
he
不稳
joined
而
the
已。
station, he had been taking odd jobs here and there. It was Isamu who really took him under his wing. Ryuji was simple and not particularly bright, but he was very loyal to those who treated him well. He's also hardworking. Isamu must have seen these qualities in him and decided to keep Ryuji worked with him for years after that, and was even promoted to be his personal assistant.
So, then why was Ryuji convicted?
Well, here comes the interesting part of the case. Within a week, and before all the loose ends, moreover, it was...
What? Why would Sara do something?
I'm getting older now.
Hey, come on, Yoriki Owada, there's nothing to see.
You can't just go around saying things like that with...
That's not true. Traveler, you may be
我还是在
unaware
私底
that
下
the
在跟小狼
Takatsukasa
你讲
clan
好
has
我
always
刚本
been
来想要讲
assisting
什
the
么。
Kujo clan
没事没事
in
可
the
以。
Tenryou Commission. But who doesn't want to be the
我
boss?
私底下在跟你讲好。
And
没问题啊。
Takatsukasa Isamu was the key figure for the Takatsukasa clan to bring down the So, naturally, the Kujo clan saw him as a Takayuki is able to control the Takatsukasa clan as long as he's in power. The two of them wouldn't stand a
因为我
chance
刚本来
against
想讲，
Isamu.
但是这件事情可能要私下讲，如果在直播讲的好怪哦。
没问题。
No, it's true. It's the only way to explain it. Otherwise, why would they had to find a scapegoat to pass... I'm not...
What do you know? I'm sure Madame Kujo Sara, the guy was a forensic expert who worked in the station named Shiroyama. I have to admit, he wasn't easy to track down. That Sango really is something, though. She caught him without even breaking a sweat. It turned out that after poisoning later on, the poison was also found in the
That's right. He hung himself in the forensic office not long after Sango was on... Of course, he didn't admit whether he had been...
There you go again, pulling...
Listen, I can all... So, they were suspicious of the Kujo. With Shiroyama dead, there was no one left to testify.
You make up stuff faster than a
9 条
politician.
9条加跟英斯加还真多问题啊。
Hey, I brought the... I bet you got quite an earful just now, huh? So what really matters is the case file. Remember, you may find many also, if a clue cannot corroborate any... Okay.
Hold on.
Usually, you need to find 2 things from these clues. A proven motive and proven means. Once you can confirm these 2 things, the criminal can be proven guilty. Alright, you can go.
OK， 跟他们对话。
Hey, traveler. Investigating a case isn't so easy, is it? Don't worry. Ha, Sango? The Takatsukasa clan really hired an amazing detective. She comes to the station to submit applications every now and then, and has been constantly requesting to reinvestigate the Ryuji. As for why Heizo Senpai has been keeping her away from the case, Sango may run a detective agency, but in the end... well, not exactly. I've pretty much seen them argue. Sometimes he'd ask me to hand over less pressing cases to the detective.
Don't take anything Uesugi says too serious. Oh, that. What? Ryuji saw Takatsukasa Isamu as his foster father, that's for sure. But I can't say whether Isamu helped Ryuji without expecting anything in return. After all, Isamu was a resourceful person. A simple and naive person like Ryuji wouldn't ever be suitable as an advisor, but he could... Isamu was expecting a child of his own later. But unfortunately, he was killed before the child was ever born. Anyway, enough about all that.
Wow, Ryuji's conviction really was signed by Kujo-Sara. But now we know Huh. So Shiroyama's conviction was also signed by Kujo-Sara. Huh? That's weird. There's that. Yikes! He ate... Come to think of it... Hey, this is the key to proving that Shiroyama was the murderer. Takatsukasa Isamu.
Ya. Siapa itu Amoy?
So, what did you find? Have you come to a conclusion?
Apa tuh Amoy? Amoy. Sopan sikit, Nathan.
Really? What clue reveals... Excellent work! According to the victim's message, the two had deep It is true that Isamu used Shiroyama's family to blackmail him. Such circumstances could be enough motive for Shiro...
But wasn't Takatsukasa Isamu...
Is that what you think, Paimon? Well, but if you consider the circumstances, what he sent wasn't Isamu was essentially implying, I can put anything in your wife's supplement.
So scary!
You don't really catch criminals by standing in the... Basically, these two clues work to verify... Next, which clue confirms... So, what did you find? Bingo! The autopsy report confirms that the cause of death was a special
对
toxin.
了，记性如果满了的话，下周的呢周本先不要
His
打，
position as a
为
forensic
什么？
expert to mix the toxin into the
留
cold
给下
medicine
一次记
taken
性
by the
哦。
deceased.
礼拜三就更新哦。
OK。
But is that really the truth? Is it not possible? Well, according to the toxicology report, this white powder only dissolves in water. Putting the poison elsewhere would not only fail to guarantee...
Add that to the motive for the crime and...
Yep, pretty clear cut, wouldn't you say? Look,
Yeah, it's pretty clear cut.
Oh? What's bugging you? This also puzzles me. But regardless, this isn't a set. The crucial elements are sure. Very nice. So, why would Madame Kujo-Sara sign one? You may have heard some rumors back at the station that when this case first came up, in less than a week, but anyone who buys this story clearly doesn't know. So, how would she
Oh!
Exactly. Before she signed, Ryuji escaped a disastrous fate without ever realizing it. Had Madame Kujo-Sara not changed his sentence, Sango would have been seeking justice.
然后你要进来，然后出去了。
哦，你要。
哦。
Why was Sara so...
That's the wrong question. This wasn't about Ryuji, but Madam, given the enormous pressure she was under at the...
Pressure?
The pressure came from all sides. The deceased was the leader of the police station, and the rising... How this became reduced to the unimaginative... Fortunately, Madame Kujo-Sara works in an open... Just because she has never publicly clarified the truth doesn't mean she was hiding anything. Believe... Maybe the report was wrong. Well, I've answered all your...
Paimon still feels like some...
I don't follow. Enlighten me.
Huh! Right!
You tell me. Why do I was starting to think our investigation was about to end a little early. That would have been... You're absolutely right. There is other information that the police station doesn't have. Why was the research log from the office of... Don't you... Let's talk somewhere else. This isn't the...
对，红色林安，雪羽毛安安，13。哎，阿公安，喂，感谢过来，感谢，是交传吗？咦，感谢交传。姐姐啊，好久没见，如果交传就讲弄下声音。
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
新人 B， 懂你啊？哎，击败人，这是你哈，什么东西？新人 B， 没有啊，东西。哎，什么东？哎，思最近好吗？红玲玲，好久没见到你哦，最近好吗？哎，昨天安安啊，击败人，然后阿凤也好久没见到你，感受到啊，对，小安还没有更新，小安还没有更，抱歉，小安还没有更新小狼的那个。Oh my god！ 小孩还没有更新，有点突袭，不好意思。
This is a quiet spot. let's talk here. All right. Here's the secret I've been keeping all along.
Great!
It's not like you think. Look, just...
小狼哦，抱歉呐，然后小狼就是怎么说？小狼现在解那个屏障任务，就是在原神的那个任务。嗯。
Finished? The method used by the perpetrator to commit his crime wasn't... That's correct. The white powder was Shiro. As a forensic doctor, he provided a special cold medicine for Takatsukasa Isamu. The autopsy report showed that this medicine contained a high volume
没有啊，
of
没有
acidic
骗
fruit
你啊，
and
之后小狼
vegetable
去改啊，
extracts.
抱歉呐。
Then, he tricked Ryuji into sending fish liver paste to Taka. This is the real...
Oh, that's awful. One was medicine.
True, both are harmless on their own, but when combined, poof. It was not him who wanted to hide it, but the person pulling the Aren't you curious where I found these pages from? It was in Kujo Takayuki's secret warehouse. After I found the missing pages, I did some digging around and found out that Shiroyama had worked for Kujo. The Kujo clan secretly provided Shiroyama with funds to study forensic science. Of course, I had only learned all of this after the Vision Hunt decree came to an end. Kujo Takayuki had lost his grip on power, and the Tenryo Commission was undergoing a... To avoid coming under suspicion, Madame Kujo Sara put me in charge of building... I found a huge stash of fish liver paste in a secret warehouse. I had to concede, but then, underneath the floor tiles, were the fish...
So it was him who wanted to...
Let's review the whole case from the top. First, Takatsukasa Isamu, for whatever reason, noticed Shiroyama's talent as a forensic doctor and asked him to develop a special poison on his behalf. But Shiroyama was already working for the Kujo clan, so he refused. Takatsukasa Isamu wasn't about to take no for an answer, and that's where things... When Takayuki learned what was happening, he instructed... Meanwhile, Ryuji's only role in this case was to deliver the fish. After the incident, Kujo Takayuki hoped to make Ryuji the fall guy, until the... In the meantime, Sango had begun her own investigation. Kujo Takayuki... And yet, he wanted to keep this secret formula.
This Kujo Takayuki...
That would be practically impossible. One research log found in his work... Besides, Ryuji direct...
But he's still innocent.
Legally speaking, the judge would most likely rule that it was accidental.
派蒙你真的很呆呀！
Ryuji may still have to end up
就是
shouldering
晚
some
安，
responsibility.
红明明陪我一下。
So basically, you've...
Mental trauma doesn't heal as easily as physical. He's like an innocent child. I'm pretty sure that to this day, he has never paused to wonder whether Takatsukasa Isamu was actually a good person, or if Sango just hired him as a gopher, or why I left the detective agency. If he found out the facts about Takatsukasa Isamu, I'm afraid, to prevent Ryuji from getting hurt, I covered up... Did I do the right thing? Even if I tried to discuss it with them, but you've traveled far and, most importantly, so... I'd like... Oh, you don't... All right, let's head back.
啊，还是觉得要跟这女人讲。对，陪我一下啦，拜托。
Hey,
对，
Traveler.
两个我
Hey,
们的那
Detective
个结
Hazel.
局，
You're back already,
我
huh?
一定该看。
We'd love to.
No matter what you were able to find, it's all in the past and won't ever change. So I think we'd better chow down first. Besides, if Sango's not happy with the results, we might not have it.
Come on, Ryuji, pipe down. Let's hear the travelers.
Don't worry. Just tell us you're fine.
先同的
Well, what do you...
No, impossible, traveler. Ugh, no.
Sango, the truth is out. Well, I really owe it.
Hey, you're.
完了 ，Oh my god！ 这张图，我为什么觉得龙哥突然就变得很可爱？哎，龙哥，你蛮帅的。来吧，来最后一个吧，我要想看，你看有没有隐藏任务啊？好，哎，就说，哦，那么直接吗？好。
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
睡觉谈的，快睡觉了。
Detective Hazel.
晶晶，安安，哎，晶晶，好久不见哦，今天好吗？两个隐藏的，我觉得我刚记得有一个，我忘记有没有两个。
No matter what you were able to find, it's all in the past and won't ever change. So I think we'd better chow down first. Besides, if Song...
Come on, Ryuji, pipe down. Let's hear the travelers.
Okay.
Don't worry. Just tell us you're fine.
But how? How could this be?
Huh. So...
Ryuji, I know it's hard.
Wait a minute. Sorry, I have quite the stomach.
Sure, of course.
晚安，晶晶。
I didn't expect things to turn out like...
Just give him...
I'm still a little worried, though.
Then we'll go to him. Don't you worry.
I'm at a loss for words right now.
可以吃9条笑刑哦 ，OK。呀，9条笑刑9条笑刑我没有错啊，应该是被抓去关了啊。哦，今天好多突奇的朋友啊，谢谢你们来。我看见9条。 啊 ，OK。
Ah, you're here. Don't worry. I guess he can handle a lot more than I had thought. I was honestly worried, but as of today, it seems he'll be fine. He went over to Natsuke Nogen Craft.
Let's go find him then.
Before you go, Heizo,
Oh, really? I'm happy to hear you say that. All right.
Wait, aren't you going to say Ryuji? Now that I think about it, it's like a slap in the face. He said, some things will always be more important than the truth.
确实是如此。去根付资源啊，顺便我要去买东西。谁被抓去关小狼？游戏里面呢、啊，不是我被抓去关，我被抓去关，我还在这里吗？这样。
With a little kid too.
银是仙哥。
Uncle Ryuji, was my daddy handsome? I've never seen what he looked like.
Of course. Takatsukasa Isamu was a very handsome man. Also, it's not uncle. Call me brother.
But you look so old.
Well, I'm still your brother. Because he treated me like a son.
We're friends with your big brother Ryuji, and with—
Oh, really? Yay!
Sure. Why,
Wow, that's amazing. Well, I don't... Yep, I'm gonna wait until I'm 300 years old before...
哦，拿到2个小朋友。哦，干！原来现在监狱里也可以开直播。哎，姐姐不是，我没有在监狱里面。我没有在监狱里面，虽然有点像，不过不是。这里有提到一个纳塔，我为什么会突然间来这里？因为这里其实有提到一个，就是火之国纳塔其实是火山的。对，我们可能以后在纳塔那边会看到很多火山。将军，那趁将军来你又不请他，而且将军就站在你面前，你叫他进去啊，他也想泡澡，喂。OK， 所以屏障任务应该全部做完了吧？好诶，全部做完了。然后接下来就等到草之国喽。暂时不要。说到屏障，我好像还没带屏障去打架过。哦，卡住。天赋满了，然后还讲过，它主词条是攻击力、风元素伤害，要有一个充能。3个成就 ，OK， 晚点就能开监狱 ASMR， 不要炸鱼了 ，OK。哎，姐姐，我还在想说要不要打虞姬巨蛇哎。
你要打我就过去啊。
好啊，过来啊。我看见第4等是吗？哦，暴击，哦，这个不错，暴击率。然后这个攻击力，我看哪一个适合？这个应该可以给哈。先暂时给他。好。 走吧，姐姐一只巨蛇。红玲玲，你真的啊！有玩原神的大家，你们草国，你们想抽什么角色呢？除了草神、高丽赛。
哒哒努努，哒哒布布。
我的姐姐，你到底是？哎，等下我拿那个。
拿什么？不用啊。
黎明石啊。
谁带黎明石打这只的？
啊，对哦。你天宝宝，你全部都要，可以呀。哦，
这个换好了。
换了。等，为什么是屏障？啊，随便雷电也可以揍啊。哎，回来。
开心的平 A 时光。
我屏障还不行。
拜拜，我先溜了。
啊？你先溜，你去哪里？哎，
不是啊，你带这个你就去清。
小孩在做选择，也是啊。OK 好，我看一下我还需要多少。可以。那我看一下我还需要。
没中离的去补中离。
对，没输出的去补干鱼，对吧？
没冰 C 的可以去补个干鱼。
星海呢？还可以玩都4人这边。
星海比较难说。
要不然打这只蛇。
你知道开成员剧院拆迁大队吗？君主立刻到达。
OK。
Shine down.
因为我是觉得就是，既然来成林剧院，还是来刷一下，刷一下，而且我成林剧院98%。还有哪里有蛇啊？那个
很多啊，你开追踪先找啊。
好，
要不然就是小宝那边先打也可以啊。
小宝，来哦，去做完那个蛇就要打小宝。
不是吧？是这边就有一只啊。
对啊，对啊，小宝前在对面啊，不过就是先得把它靠近了先揍。
我想想。
Stabilize.
Get moving! Take it easy. Illusion shattered.
Order guide.
Now you shall perish.
Solidify.
Gotcha.
哎，要揍应该是揍大了还是？
Things are about to get dicey.
没关系啊，反正都会死。
好像也是。
Shine down.
Stabilize.
两只。目前它的素材有用吗？这个蛇。
印象中忘记是谁有用到而已。
是叶兰吗？还是阿忍？
应该不是叶兰。
阿忍。哎，小宝，你滚来！
Solidify.
Shine down.
老规矩，速度太慢的玩不到。
哎，小宝。
Torn to oblivion.
This is order.
Confess. Game's up.
Yeah.
呀，我看一下那些书。哦，把那个黑蛇。
讨伐选精英，拉到最底下，反正他在最后一只，黑蛇中最后一只，精英的最后一只。
OK， 来了。哎，抱抱你是全部都打完了吗？还是？
等我一下哦。
不急。
Things are about to get.
Quake.
Illusion shattered.
赞哦！
前面这些驯兽顺便炸一下。
好。来啊！
Shine down.
哎，山姆那边来乱。
This is order.
这些感觉居民会很常见。
对啊，所以现在能打加减打啊。来吧，前面炸矿。
好决定。
这边应该还有一群。
我觉得在那个瀑布旁边，不求人的来。
啊，我知道为什么了，我这不是在双峰队。
怎么了？
没有，已经被双峰的移动速度给
习惯了。你要不要带琴
？Shine down.
Get moving!
那边这边。
屏障要打4段蓄力，伤害才会有。
我还在熟悉他的那个。
I will have order. Solidify.
Yes, there is no escape.
Bring it on. Cyclone.
哇哦！他也很适合拿来当乒乓球
Fracture.
所有风系角色都有当乒乓球的实力。
对。
等等，底下有矿。
我记得这里好像有一只黑蛇在前面。
等等，还有2个矿没挖完。
我蛮好奇屏障可不可以拿来挖矿？
不行，确认能力不够。
明白。对，忘了跟大家介绍一下，在粤语姐姐也是女 B 可以支持她哦。
没有，我已经变男 B 了。
What the fuck？ 变男 B。
有选手
好多哦。天爸爸，你还在吗？
接近一下。
Barbados, guide us.
Get moving.
哇！
我是有点想，那个上半抽中离抽2命，补到2命，
然后科来，
对，然后顺便抽科来，然后下半琴补，不是琴啊，
干预，
我有点想睡了，对，干预补到1命。
可能他跟你丢2命也有可能。
如果应该是不会，因为我抽到1命就会停手，除非他有本事给我双蛋黄。
我还没有双蛋黄过
我也没有，我抽成这样我都还没双蛋黄过。
然后有一些什么三蛋黄， 哦，黑蛇洞在上面。
哪边？
我们刚
不是啊，
我们刚刚那边。
你那一只不用从这走啊。
啊，对哦，有传送点。
那你何苦呢
？OK，晚安，抱抱，红树林晚安。
好了，红树林晚安喽，来晚安，我明天也要上班。
我们打完那个黑蛇之后，我们就去打那个虞姬巨蛇。
这一只打完就虞姬，好，可以哦。
因为虞姬要打4次。
你有那么多体力吗？
有。应该2次才对。
等等，
等会另外一边。
大概。哦，这一只哦。哦，水下那一只。
哇，凶哦！
There is no escape.
让我调一下中离的装备，等我一下。
慢慢来。
真 U 替换，千眼牢固，千眼石。中离不是带千眼吗？
怕千眼啊！
等我一下哦，我看一下。千眼。
Doing detective work means you gotta walk the walk. No, I mean literally. I need to search high and low for evidence.
等我一下。
不急，慢慢来。
生命百分比。
There's something in the air. Something that tells me a new case is brewing.
我一下。攻击、防御、生命。
Huh. My intuition tells me that something very interesting is about to happen.
耶！
There's something in the air.
怎么了？
Something that tells me a new case is brewing.
然后你要拿公米来打他哦。
Shine down! Now you shall perish! Wind, hear me!
Solidify! This is order.
There is no escape!
Get moving!
Illusion shattered!
Stabilize!
Fun哦！
Shine down!
Solidify!
Torn to oblivion!
I will have order. Stabilize. Fracture. Solidify.
Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal!
Order guide. Stabilize.
Get moving! There is no escape! Go its way! Barbados!
I will have order. Quake.
Shine down! Torn to oblivion!
Ooh.
你这是要练谁啊？
屏障。
不是啊，你现在拉风奖哦。你现在有这个体力，你还不如去把中离给练强一点。
好，中离我看一下。哦，我这里的中离快80分，然后，哦，还剩义务还没升满，升满了应该很恐怖。3个角斗，然后2个千眼。
Gather.
Go as one!
再多一轮，还是姐姐要去打千眼。
看你。
有啊，千年。
没有，我是觉得先不要去赌圣遗物。你先把他的天赋跟等级练起来吧。
OK， 我看一下钟离的。
今天什么都有。
OK，
今天你想打什么都有。
让我看一下钟离天赋。
对啊，你的地心。没有，你直接传送就好了。你用那个点直接传送就好，你直接传送，直接传送。没有，你传送你用角色视窗点进去，就算是礼拜天，它也直接会出现那个角色的。你自己看一下。
对，我忘记中离也是哪一个。
中离黄金啊。
OK， 黄金。
然后中离的普攻不用升。
OK。
他就靠1吃饭的。你等我一下。
我万叶。
你要带万叶，好吧？雷西哦。好。
Onwards, we have work to do.
雷冰水 OK。
愉快的。等。
你要当一只快乐血狐狸哦。
我要当快乐血狐狸哦。
你要当阿忍。
等我一下。不好意思，按错。
那个我要邀请。
这场打完我要快点去睡了。
好。
血狐狸，你这边要打几场
？2场，2到3场。
啊？你是不是又没带浓缩？
对。OK。我已经看到一只血狐狸在跳。
Illusion shattered.
他针对你耶。
Nothing lasts forever.
Shine down.
Right here. Emerge. Right here.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Dear me.
One with nature.
Emerge. Right here. Right now.
There is no escape.
我想问一下，你阿忍你带妖刀？
对啊，反正带好玩的啊。有没有生命剑？我看一下阿忍有没有哪一把武器是加生命的。很好，没有。
Illusion shattered.
I'm always
Wind strider.
Emerge. Right now. Emerge. Out of my way.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Insolent.
Shine down. Time to go.
阿忍玩得很快乐。 姐姐，你刚才是没有睡啊？
你刚没有睡啊？
好，最后一场了，打完这个我也是要下。
Time to go.
Illusion shattered.
哇，凶哦，阿仁。
就神职吧。
都很凶。
Torn to oblivion. Emerge. Dear, our bond is strong. Out of my way.
Let's run from death.
1分钟内解决掉。
耶，直接跳楼。
辛苦了。你跳楼哦。
没差，反正我们要领。
姐姐，你现在你中离天赋多少？
中离，我看一下。166。
166。
嗯。
OK， 我看一下中离，我看一下我那边中离。哦。好吧。哦不，我现在最大的问题就是我缺魔啦。没啊，没给。
没事啊，我也缺魔啦。
就因为我认识的人，他有10多万魔啊，几百万。
哦，没关系啊，我的魔拉可以用礼包那些补。
嗯。
还有记性。
我这2个月应该是不用课。我没事，10月再看。
嗯。
啊哦，采辣椒。你今天你要不要帮我上去看大尾球有没有在那个秘境上面？
啊？
通常秘境上面会有一只大尾球。
你说这个秘境？
对。这秘境上面那个吊桥那边会有一只大尾球。只是不懂他今天会不会出现呢？
没看到。
哦，好吧，应该不在这里。明天来找。然后我也是，然后姐姐你是明天有上班哦？
我就很简单啊，周1到周5上班啦。
唉，我是现在在新加坡下了家人下令说1点半之前要关电脑，2点睡觉。好吧。我就是先关台啊。
哎，等等，你来我这。
哪里？
该去看。
OK， 我过来啊，等我一下。你等我一下。 5天。
意外抓到一个挖掘宝箱。
来啊！哇，那边哦。
对，那我要去玩一个很好玩的东西了。
要玩了。
没成功，真的，没成功，没成功，哎，它变大的时候跳上去，
哎，你好像有哎。它上去还会破吗？
不是，它会让你起飞，真正的起飞。好啦，我先回单人了。
好。
Shine down.
好，今天就这样了，也谢谢大家收看啦，想天下播喽。今天很高兴大家收看，那么我们下期再见喽。早上也累了嘛，先来一个成就。
你刚刚少一个，
所以是还有一个还没有做吗？
对。然后那个没意外的话，应该是在解他被诈骗的那一段
啊。
然后好像，不对，不是诈骗那一段。你现在开他去海奇岛那一段。
哦，那个问星海那个。
对。
星海那个我有，
你没有，你没解到。
OK，
是隐藏成就。你现在切去那个，
直接委托还是？
不，往后拉，它不是有一个往星海那边的支线？
对。
再往右。
往右。
等等。应该是对峙时刻。你接这边。
你等我一下。
等我一下，回单人。你解散队伍。
But human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water.
我给你看一下我的那个成就。
没有，你现在直接去对峙时刻。
因为我这有一个询问五郎星海是不是知道海奇岛的事。
8月21，刚刚那有。
还有一个是什么？还是都全部都拿到了？
等等，询问五郎，你有解五郎任务吗？
五郎任务解完了，因为刚刚做。
那对，那都拿到了。
OK， 谢谢啊。小狼找一天再来做那个迪奥娜和诺埃尔任务。
你缺的还多了嘞。
我知道。对吧？好啊，也谢谢大家，我们下期见喽。五郎跟你跟大家说拜拜喽，拜拜。